The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Today, we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Certainly happy to have you along. Chase McLaughlin has it on the tee, and off we go here in Tampa. Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Great. Hey, 73.
They go play action with Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. From just across the midfield stripe, here's a second down and 6. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They will run straight ahead with Swift. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
63. Hey, easy, 63, back.
Hurts. Flushed out right. This is Smith with a grab. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A really nice gain of 25 yards. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Here's Swift. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DeAndre Swift. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are on the board first here on the road in Tampa.
Well, just about an ideal start to this one offensively, because on the road, you want to make sure you quiet the home crowd early. And how do they do it? Nice march to start things off. Let the run game find its footing early. That drive certainly checked a lot of boxes, and they finished it off with a touchdown run.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They go play action. Mayfield under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Let's go.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And he is going to lose yardage here. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
An interesting and intriguing.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
DC, ready?
Jackson, first play, going to throw. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A handoff, Swift running to the left. And a short gain down to about the 33. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Play action. Here's Hurts. And this is caught. It's Brown. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Now Hurts changing up the play. On 2nd and goal, Hurts. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Eagles are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown. 34 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Not even 2 minutes into this football game, already we've had 2 scores.
You know how much I like to read about teams of old, right? The teams of yesteryear. There were some teams that were known as the point-a-minute teams. Well, obviously in a 60-minute game, that's 60-plus points. But 2 touchdowns in the first 2 minutes? My calculator doesn't operate that well.
And now on the other side, they better wake up. They haven't even gotten off the bus yet. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Play action. Now Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, Jackson. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
No touchdown. Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti. No touchdown.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Kyle Hamilton picks it. There he goes, left side. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll run here with Edwards. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Edwards trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Patrick Ricard punching it in from a yard away. And the Ravens have cut it back within a score. And that's why you have the fullback, Charles. Couldn't get it in the play before with a smaller guy. Turned to a little more power. They score it.
And now it has to warm the hearts of a lot of old-school football fans. They love when they get to see a little bit of power football.
Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul, but the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound, and the quarterback and his teammates,
and now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, second down. A pretty wild first quarter, 21-7, our score.
Ready?
Second down and 8.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up. Wait.
Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 35.
Hey, middle. Sit up.
Throwing is Jackson. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge, maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out, you can run wide receiver routes with him, you can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. Now it's Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Hassan Reddick. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick six TD. And that pick six, Charles, that moves it up now to a 3-touchdown advantage. A great individual defensive effort there to continue what has been a very lopsided first half.
And I better buckle in my seatbelt, right? Because you know, as a former DB, when I see a pick six, I'm up and jumping up and down watching it. Yeah, I'm supposed to be neutral, but those kind of plays, they excite me every time. They are in absolute control in this one. Nice play there.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Big strides, look at him go. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. Well, that didn't take long, one play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Jackson going to change things up a bit.
What a shot! What a shot! Shut up!
Once more, Edwards. And this time he's in for a Raven touchdown. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
Scott on the return, out of the end zone. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this, to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. From the gun, here's Swift. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. And they're going to speed things up here.
73, alpha.
2nd down, here's Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Hurts sets up to throw it. That is caught. Past the 20. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, easy, 63, bad. Crowd love Yeti. No touch.
Throwing is Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. Devontae Smith. As the first half is winding down. And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
180.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football.